Alrighty, guys, welcome back to what day is today? October 31st, last day of October. Yes. So, today I made a little over $700 copy trading these two Express accounts. One day away from a payout. That is sick. Yesterday's trade recap was a YouTube short, so you guys can go watch it. But I'm also going to be making these videos with the YouTube shorts, just that way, you know, if you guys are interested or if you're coming from there, then you can come check out this trade recap for a lot more in-depth dive. So, market opened, and let's go ahead and get market open drawn out. So market open 9:30 here. I was not able to trade during this time, unfortunately, because I was taking a math test, which I did awesome on, by the way, which is freaking calculus, bro. Junk's hard. So, anyways, we pretty well just run straight down, so I wouldn't have had any entries anyways. So I get on the charts about 10:45. I see that we're in this 15-minute bearish gap, which, as you guys can see, order flow is pretty well flipped extremely bearish. So I was looking for shorts, and oh well, let me just get on my leader account just so it'll look better. So as you guys can see, we dropped down to the 5-minute, and we did have this 15-minute candle that we could have waited for the inversion on, which would technically, I mean, you could have taken this inversion, this candle closure right here. I mean, you could have probably taken that for somewhat of a win, but I really don't like taking 15-minute inversions. It's just way too big. So as you guys can see, we had actually, this was the setup perfectly, because this was the final manipulation leg that swept this internal liquidity. So really, you did want to ideally go for this, but if you didn't, if you wanted a more convicting, I guess you could say, entry, could have taken the 15-minute inverse. But I took this 5-minute inverse, and I was extremely confident. I mean, just look at order flow. Or not order flow, just look at the market structure. We had filled equilibrium on this whole move, and now we have time. I mean, look, we literally fill it, and so now we can move back down. So, pretty well. I just took this 5-minute inversion because this is the manipulation leg that swept this internal liquidity. Really, it just played out, you know, beautifully. This isn't like a specific model. Well, it kind of is, because you're in the higher time frame PD array, but this really played out incredibly well, because we inversed this, we swept internal liquidity, inversed this, and had a change in state of direction. It was just perfect. So anyways, I entered on the inversion and the change in state. I would have entered on just the inversion, honestly. Change in state was just extra. And yeah, here's the 1 minute. So as you guys can see, we had a nice little push down, retracement, and a very nice push down to our TP. So the reason that I really made like 1,400 on this trade, but the reason that I it's only 370 is because last night I traded gold on these, and I did win a trade, but then I got a little bit too greedy and ended up being break even. So yeah, gold price action is great, by the way. So if you guys ever want to go check that out, I 100% recommend trading gold right now. It's so good, especially for this model and continuations. Golly, so good. But yeah, I couldn't trade during AM session today because of a freaking math test. Actually, you know, I'm not really doing anything. Let's go see what kind of setups we can get going on. Let's look at the higher time frames. And this John we were tapping into. Let's see what kind of reaction we can get out of this 4-hour gap, or if it had one. Yeah. I really don't like how we're just running through it. I wouldn't have taken a trade out of that. Let's get to the 1 hour. I'm really just, you know, checking this out because why not? Oh, yeah, we're in this fat 1 hour gap. That would have been peak to take a trade out of, actually. Let's see what kind of entries, what kind of longs we could have got out of there. So we'll just know that right here in lower was our fair value gap. Dude, we just sold off. I don't even see any entries, really. Yeah. I don't even see any entries. So I probably wouldn't have even taken an entry, dude. Sucks. Maybe drop down to the lower time frame, see what's cracking. Got no, dude. Price action sucks. Oh, hold on. We swept this liquidity, and then we had this inversion. That would have been a clean setup. I would have probably realistically taken that. Yeah, I probably would have taken that, honestly. TP would have been closer to... No. Would have been probably in this range. Yeah, no, that would have been a lit trade. Probably would have taken that live, honestly. But yeah, that's today's trade recap. Gonna be back trading gold Sunday night, and all next week. Should be posting pretty good recaps. And like I said, 1 day away from this count right here getting a payout. So hopefully, you know, I'm gonna risk like $500 next trading day, trying to really secure that. Maybe get like $1,000 win, you know, take out $1,000. I'm not gonna take out any more than my account at 2,000. So whatever the difference is between my balance and 2,000 is how much I'm taking out. So thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great day.